Okay, so before you put a goal in your future or an event in your future, you have to know what the goal is, right? So first we're going to talk about SMART goals. All right, now, as we already mentioned, the biggest issue we have is we focus on what we don't want instead of focusing on what we do want. So a SMART goal helps you get very, very focused on what you want. And the first step, before you start putting anything into your future, the first thing is to create that SMART goal. All right? So a SMART goal is really very simple. First of all, it's specific. All right? It's very specific. You can't ask for just more money. Ask for $5,000. Right? You can't say, I want to be happy. Specifics. Right? What does it take to make you happy? Now, the next thing is, it has to be measurable. Right? You can't say, gee, I want to bring in, I want to grow my business. Specific measurements. How much do you want to grow your business? Now, these two kind of go together, but sometimes that's not a number there. For example, I want a relationship with a man is not a number, but the measurable part of it is what kind of man, what are the specifics around him that you can actually tell that you reached the goal, right? As if now, the A is as if now, all right? It has to be stated as if it were happening and coming true and being successful in the present moment. Not someday I want, right? It has to be, this is the goal, this is how it's measured, and I am doing this now, all right? So I am attracting new, young, millennial women leaders into my programs in the terms of 500% growth over this class, right? That's specific. It's young millennial women leaders. It's measurable, 500% growth. And I am doing it now, right now. Not someday in the future I will. Right now, and I will think about it as if it has already happened, okay? It's realistic. I can't ask for something that I don't believe that I can have. I want $10 million tomorrow. That's not going to happen because I don't believe it's possible. You have to pick something that your brain says is realistic. And this is why you start with small things, and then once you have the self-fulfilling prophecy of it working, then you can start to expand to larger and larger SMART goals, all right? Now, the final thing is it has to be timed. It can't just be out there someday. You have to put a date on it, all right? So I want to attract women leaders ages 25 to 40. I want to attract 50 of them for my next class. I am attracting them now for this class. It's realistic because I can believe I do it. And I want to sign them up by May 15th, right? So I know I can do this, right? It's realistic. It's now. This course, right? So that's a specific, very SMART goal. I want women between the ages of 25 and 50. I want 50 of them to sign up for this course. I know I can have that. I want it to happen by May 15th. I now have everything I need to make that a SMART goal, all right? So for your practice around this, right, and you need to do this, I want you to do this lesson before you jump to the next lesson. I want you to have your SMART goals defined, all right, because the next lesson is going to teach you what to do with them, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to define a very simple, very easy SMART goal, all right? Do not try to create $1 million next week on your first try. I did that. It didn't work. What I want you to try is something that you know you can do, that you can believe in, all right? Maybe it's meeting somebody that's going to help you with your business. Maybe it's meeting somebody that's got a job for you. Maybe it's having something happen in your office that you get a promotion that you know you deserve anyway. Pick something that you can believe in that is relatively bounded and not so big and huge that you don't believe you can do it, all right? Don't push your realistic on this one, right? Make it something you know that can happen, all right? So first I want you to create the SMART goal, right? Then I want you to practice taking that SMART goal and turning it into a power place, turning the doing of that SMART goal, everything around it, into a power place of that goal. So what are you going to do? You're going to take that goal as if now you're succeeding, right? And I want you to go to that place and create the picture of that goal, of that SMART goal. Create the picture, create the sounds, the feelings, everything. Make it detailed. Make it as detailed as you can. And then go to the very end of the movie when that event is happening. All right, go to the very end of that goal. And the moment when you know that goal has come true, when it has actually happened, right? For this example, it would be when the 50th woman signs up and I get the notification and I see that 50 have signed up. That is the moment when I know the goal came true. And I want you to really focus on finding what that moment is when you know that that goal, that SMART goal came true. What is it? And then I want you to really focus on creating a picture with sounds, feelings, smells, tastes, whatever you want in it, but make it so clear that you're living it as reality. And practice that picture as this section, all right? That's what this lesson's all about, all right? And now that this video is done, I want you to go to video 2 and also practice learning how to find your lifeline, or your timeline as some people call it. Find your lifeline, which is how your memories are stored, and we'll talk about that in the next video, okay? But really get your SMART goals, get the picture, and then go to the moment, that moment in time when you know it's come true. And really work on your power place of that moment. It's already happened. It's a done deal. And get that moment detailed as a power place, okay? Video 2 coming up.